ladies and gentlemen. We are the Millie Goats in episode 404. June 7th. I'm so out of breath because I had to run over to my refrigerator and get a water bottle.
Lee. Tell me you're old and fat.
I couldn't do the look alive and all that stuff before I had to take a breath, so that's why I'm out of breath. I looked down and I had my lemonade packet here, and I was like, oh my gosh, I forgot my water. So we're good now. So we got the water. We're the Millie Goats. It's June 7th, 2026. Everybody do it. 6-7, 6-7. Come on. Carolina was doing it during the baseball game. National VCR Day. Let us be the first to wish you and yours a happy National VCR Day. I'm AK. Butch P's here. Edge is here. I'm catching my breath. J-Vi will not be here. Tex might be here. So the crew's together. We got a lot to talk about. College baseball, super regionals is an absolute electric factory. The Stanley Cup is on certified Colombian cocaine, crack cocaine. We've got the French Open happen. We've got horse race. We got football stuff to talk about. Woo! We are back. We are back.
Dude, you forgot something. The NBA.
Oh, how could I forget? I do have an NBA. I do have one NBA note. But that series is over. Wembanyama's not clutch. We all saw it.
I told you last week. Knicks.
You did.
Jalen Brunson.
You did, dude. The Brunson burner. Everybody says that now, though.
Yeah.
I think Texas, though, we'll wait until Tex gets here, but Texas is on its way from being a rectangular sports state to a diamond-shaped state. Diamond-shaped state. Because their baseball team's good and their softball team's really good. So, and by the way, go check out the first live golf event of the year where I tried to break 40 and saw somebody that I didn't want to see on the course. And so I basically ran for the first 30 minutes of the show. And then finally we got it.
Wait, you ran from him or something or what?
No, it was somebody that was, when I go do those live streams, like I don't really want to get stopped in the middle of and start talking to people. And I knew this person was probably going to be talking to me a lot. And so I was like, I don't really want to avoid that. So I just literally put my head down and drove straight by, right past hole number one.
Was he going to ask you how to strengthen his knee?
Dude, probably. Like it was.
Mark it a par.
It's a whole story. So I did. That's exactly what I said. I said, put it down as a par. We're not replaying that. I'll take a double bogey. I don't care. I didn't want to get involved with that.
You got to skip a hole, you get a par.
That's right. Well, normally I par that hole, so that's my average. I give myself my average.
I don't know, Butch. I skip a lot of holes, especially on the back nine. You know, once you hit about 12 or 13 for me, I'm like, yeah, I'm done this. So if that's the case, I'm doing a lot better than I expected because J-Vi makes you do double bogey.
That's because
double bogey.
Yeah, you skip a hole. You skip a hole, and J-Vi's putting you double bogey.
Well,
that guy.
You got to choose a different partner.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Stop playing with him, dude. Stop playing. Okay. So go check that out. National VCR Day. Let's listen to some stats before we get into the sports. Do you know the best-selling VHS movie of all time?
VHS. Ooh, that's a good one. That's a good option.
The Lion King.
Man.
So
Lion King.
35 milli in VHS.
Hold on 1 second. I'll be right back.
All right. Edge is out.
Gotta go. He found
the last VHS movie ever produced in 2016 was A History of Violence. Prices for VCRs in 1975 were sold for $1,000 to $1,400.
In 74?
75, dude. 1975, they're selling VCRs for $1,000.
Holy crap! What would that equate to today's money? Like $7,000?
I don't know. Yeah, probably. And the VCRs are sold on eBay now for $20. How about that?
And probably there's still somebody saying, I paid you $1,000 for this in 75. I'm not getting rid of it.
And that's another time where, hey, you know what? We paid $25,000 for this house. It's like, how come that depreciates? Unbelievable. B. McCormick's here. We know that. So if you're listening to the podcast, thank you. The audio version we record in front of a live virtual audience. You'll be hearing people like B. McCormick. You'll hear people like Wolf and Chicken and Rob. That's an awesome little picture there from YouTube. And then you've got our guy AKC, noted Jack State Stan, the greatest Jack State account on Twitter ever known. Hey, he says he's got an issue with this podcast. We've been bothering him all week, and he's going to wait till Tex gets here, and I love that. The rivalry between AKC and Tex is one of my favorites. It's beautiful. Anything else, boys, before we get going? I will tell you this: we're rounding the corner on the construction project in the backyard. We had people working at our house all weekend, and that threw me for a loop because I was planning to be out there a lot, and I just couldn't be out there a lot. So,
well, I mean, if your wife didn't change the design and change the deadline, they probably wouldn't have been working this weekend.
That's a very good point, but she's not gonna hear that. And if she does, it's going to be your fault that you just said that.
I'll say it to you, Brooke. There's this phase before construction starts called planning. That's when you get that shit out of the way.
Oh, well, yeah, it was. But anyway, it's going to look really cool, but that threw me for a loop. So we went to the beach yesterday. That was a lot of fun. And then today we just kind of hung out around here. That was a good time. But anyway. What'd you guys do? Anything interesting before we get into this?
I do nothing. I just
you got moving and stuff.
Yeah, I got set around the camper. One of my son's friends came up to visit him. That was pretty cool, I guess. So they kind of did their thing.
We're trying to figure out the Minecraft debacle.
Yeah, did the Minecraft thing. And then I went out and checked some houses and went grocery shopping and came back. So I was trying to go to at least the driving range today or the golf course, and none of that happened. So great. And I got 15 minutes.
Good. Well, you had been marking double bogeys,
Oh yeah. Well, no, it would have been just me and my son out there. So I would have told him, I birdied everything. I did not.
Actually, a high score is good. A high score is good for golf, dude.
Yeah.
Edge probably tried to curl about 80-pound dumbbells. No, he didn't curl that much, dude.
Okay, I'll show you. It'll be a live video stream.
I can't wait, dude.
I also just got stopped by the manager. I got 15 minutes before I got to shut this place down. So,
hey, you do have a nice Clifton paw back there. That's pretty nice.
I know, right? That thing's nice. I need that at my house.
Butch P, what about you? You all good?
Worked yesterday and caught up on golf today.
I love, dude.
Baseball.
What a tournament.
Yeah.
Shout out JT Poston, the postman.
Yes.
Okay. Shout out the hats at howdy.hats.enc. Edge and I are wearing the exact same hat, and we're getting more of those. So go follow her on Instagram, and let's get to it. Also, I thought BMO was going to be here. Because I saw this on Twitter as I was preparing the show, getting our slides ready. It said, and I know this because it sucks, dude. I don't know if you guys experience this.
I see this all the time, yeah.
According to a recent study, 70% of humans see small dots known as floaters. And I'm one of the majority, dude, because I see floaters and it is awful. I see it all the time.
Yep.
The worst thing is when you're duck hunting and you see them float and you think it's a duck coming in fast. You're like,
you're just popping left and right.
You get ready and everybody's like, what happened? What happened? And I'm like, damn, I thought I saw something. It's a floater. You got my wife's dad in the back. Dude, my wife's dad in the back. You move and he's already popped 3 rounds off. Like you just flinch. He's pop, pop, pop. I'm like, what the hell are you shooting at? Well, you jumped. Well, I know, but I thought I saw something.
Dude, I do that sometimes with these things, like up here in the top part of my vision. I'll give it the old, quick turn left,
you think it's like a bird or something coming at you because it'll come like this. You're like, oh shit.
Exactly. You give it the quick head nod. Oh my gosh, dude, that is the worst. But I hate this.
Is there a correlation between floaters and Tourette's?
Probably.
Dude, I don't know. I
Probably
know
a
there
lot of people
probably is
think you got
concussions.
Tourette's.
I bet you there is
Yeah,
concussions.
exactly. That's what I'm saying. It's like, dude, what's wrong with you?
You all know that something comes flying at you, you give the quick
Yeah.
shimmy, shake, head turn, all that stuff. Ridiculous. Anyways, shout out to everybody who experiences floaters in your eyes. You're not alone. We're with you. And they look like little squiggly, like paper clips almost.
Or either dots. Yeah.
Dude, hey, you just put in a pool too, so you might have some floaters in there.
I
Ooh.
hope not, dude, because I don't want to have to clean that shit out.
Literally.
My daughter today farted in my arms. Like I was holding her in the pool and she farted and she just started laughing.
Oh man, she's gonna love you for this.
Don't you push too hard now. We don't want to have to get this thing emptied. We just got it all filled up. Anyways, floaters. Okay. First, we're going to start with the Stanley Cup. We haven't talked until the last game, not last night, because that was a freaking gong show. And then the night before was a gong show. So the night before in game 2, Vegas gets up, 2-0? Or was that?
No, Carolina was up. Yeah,
No.
that was game 1. That was game 1, right?
Game 1, Carolina got up 2-0.
Yeah.
Game 2, Vegas gets up 2-0. And Carolina is dead. They stink. They can't do anything until the third period, about halfway through the third period. They get 2 goals in about 4 minutes. Then they take the lead with about a minute to go. Okay? And then they give up a late goal to Mark Stone in front of the net. We're tied 3-3 going to overtime.
Well, they didn't give it up. I mean, you talking about the one where the self-inflicted gunshot wound that he tapped in his own goal?
No, I'm talking about a couple nights ago. I'm setting the stage. We haven't talked since game 2.
Game 2.
Oh God, yeah.
Yeah, so I'm just saying, like, we had a whole bunch of stuff going on.
But that dude had a rough night.
Yeah. The Canes power play was stinking. And then you remember the end of this, or was that the beginning of this game where McNabb got hit in the face with that puck in game 2? Got his face caved in.
Oh yeah. He went
90
straight
miles
to
an
the
hour.
locker. Dude.
Brett Howden had 2 goals. Stankoven. Oh, that's what it was. That's what happened, boys. What's his face? McNabb got hurt, and then the Hurricanes just kind of grinded them down because they only had 4 D-men.
Yep.
Stankoven got the grindy goal, and then Carrier had a sick play at the blue line to get it to Jankowski, who ripped it top shelf, and that's what tied the game. And then you had the whole Vegas scored a goal, but it got called off, and there was crashing through the net and all that stuff. And then Jarvis on the power play won it in overtime. But there was some controversy because you remember that Freddie Anderson dove and saved that wraparound attempt, and then there was a scrum. They blew the whistle, and then they poked it in, and then it got challenged and said it was no goal. And that was a disallowed goal in the third period. And Tortorella said he'd do it 10 out of 10 times. Challenged that way. So that game was nuts. Like, it was nuts. Like, nothing was going on, and then all of a sudden we had like 4 or 5 goals in like 10 minutes. So, I mean, it's just been nuts.
Then last night's game.
Brett Howden, he had 12 regular season goals and 13 postseason goals, and he had 2 the other night. Not last night, but no other player's done that. Scored more postseason goals. And that's when McNabb came in and his face looked like it got sawed off. Said it was part of hockey. It's the way it goes sometimes. It's unfortunate, but you still have to get through it. And then we get to last night. Guys, I love the fact that it was the only game on, pretty much. I think there was some college baseball on. But what we watched last night were the Hurricanes basically gave up 6 goals in the second period. 2 of them got waved off. They were pretty good in the first period, and then the second period came, and Vegas just exploded. Marner had the hat trick, and they were dead. My father-in-law left and said, I'm not going to watch this, And I was sitting there, trying to tell him, hey, I've seen it done before. In the third period, man, holy cow. 3 goals, 39 seconds. It's the fastest 3 goals scored in Stanley Cup history game. Fastest 3 goals scored in a game in Stanley Cup history. I'll let somebody else
seconds.
Yeah, 39 seconds. Shout out J-Bot.
Yeah.
I mean, did you guys watch that? I'm sure. I mean, we were all watching it, but
Oh yeah.
I watched it through the second period and I fell asleep. And then I think I like popped up and y'all had sent, Maru had sent a message said, how about this, or this game got interesting or something. I was like, oh my gosh, did they come back? Turn it on. And it's 4-3. And I was like, you got to be kidding me.
dude, it was
But then I went
insane.
back to bed because I thought I was the bad luck charm. So
Dude, it was Edge. Were you watching this thing or no?
Yeah, I watched it. It was highly entertaining, and then my kids woke up right at the about midway through the third, and I was like, I don't want to turn this off, and I was like hoping my wife would come up and get the kids, and like I played that awkward silence real quick of like, who's going to get them, and I was like, all right, well, I'll just go get them. So, but yeah, it was a darn good game, dude. I mean, the score, it shouldn't even got to this point because, like you said, two of them got waved off.
Yeah.
And then he knocked the puck in his own goal. So
Twice.
this was it twice. I didn't see the second one. I saw the first one.
The first one slapped it in there, and then the second one, the game winner, went off his pad. It went off the backboard, and then hit off the pad of the goal.
Damn,
It was
dude.
freaking insane.
Golly, but yeah, it's. So I mean, the game shouldn't even got to that score, honestly, because they should have been 2 pucks up or 2 scores up, and then it's just a weird turn of events though when he knocked it down his own goal because like it's almost like what was that guy that from the Vegas team that like pushed it towards him to see if he would actually tap it in, like because there was no other Golden Knights player in the crease at all.
He was looking across. He was looking across the ice to
Yeah.
the guy on the backside.
that's right.
So he was,
Yeah.
But he was on the other side of the circle.
We'll just say it was Eichel that sent the pass over.
It was Marner.
Yeah.
Marner's the one that had the spinning backhand pass. He saw somebody on the other side of the wall. So he actually saw somebody, but I don't know what the Canes guy was doing. He just jammed it right in there.
Yeah.
I
mean,
so, but the second period is where, like, the first period, the Canes looked pretty good. The second period, that was the worst period of hockey, I think, in Carolina Hurricanes history. It was so bad. They had an offside called on Vegas that way to go off, and then
which was correctly. Both those goals that were called off were correctly overruled. So.
For the offsides, for sure. Like the offsides was not. I mean, that was easy. That was boom. You could see it.
Well, and the guy made contact with the goalie's head.
Hip checked him.
Yeah,
I might be back. I'm getting kicked out, so I might come back on in a minute.
All right. Edge is out. But yeah, the second period was probably the worst.
Still, regardless, the mood is set whenever. I mean, you can't take the emotion out of the crowd for that.
No.
No.
I mean, I would have booed him too. I'd have been like, "You guys are a bunch of bums. You stink."
Yeah,
rigged,
right.
NHL rigged, dude. Stanley Cup rigged. I'd have said everything that the Vegas fans were probably saying. So,
and the fact that it was in Vegas.
Yeah, right. They had Fernando Mendoza cranking the horn up there. The first goal in the second period, they had too many men on the ice, so that's not like Carolina. The second goal, that was the one where we scored. The Canes scored on their own goal. The third goal, they couldn't get it out of the zone, which is unusual for them, and I think it got picked off at the blue line. And then the fourth goal, somebody whiffed on a shot, and then off goes the Golden Knights. Like it looked like a circus show for the Canes. Like you never see them be that undisciplined, make that many mistakes, and Vegas capitalized on every single one of them. So, and then
it was their night, though.
Yeah, I mean, yeah. The overtime, I remember my sister-in-law, we were watching it together, and I was like, this goal that you're about to see get scored is going to be the worst goal you've ever seen. Like, it's going to be a goal where you're like, I can't believe what I just saw. And sure enough, the shot from Theodore hits off the back wall and comes back toward the slot in the center ice and hits off Goss's Bear's stick and then off the goalie's pad, and he kicks it right in. I was like, that's how it's going to end? If they would have won that game, holy smokes, dude. But it's just so cool to see hockey in the center of the sports world. Like, I just love it. You know, I was talking to my father-in-law, too. I was like, you know, hockey is just different than every other sport because, you know, if you're down in football, you're down, you know, you get down, you know, 3 or 4 touchdowns, like, it's over, dude. Like, I mean, it's rare. You know, but in hockey, like, the 2-goal lead is, like, the worst lead you can possibly have. I'm like, because you don't have to score. Like, it can all happen so fast. Like, you don't have to score a lot of points. You just have to get 1 or 2. You know what I mean?
Just got to get it to the net.
Yeah. So it's hockey's different. Like, you can come back from even 4 down. Like, I've seen it. That's not the first time I've seen that done. I saw the Anaheim Ducks do it like 5 or 6 years ago. I was watching a game. I'll never forget it. There was like 3 minutes left in the third period. They were down by 3 goals, and they tied it up and went to overtime, like 4-4.
Well, I mean, think about 20 years ago. That same Canes team was down, and Brindamore, their coach,
Nice.
was part of that comeback. They scored 2 goals in, what, a minute and 19 seconds or something like that?
Yeah.
It was something crazy. I remember watching it, and whatever it was either, I guess, to win the Stanley or whatever. I forget what game it was, what was on the
Wow,
line.
20 years ago,
But
you're losing it.
yeah, I know. Sorry, you know. But they scored 2 quick goals to keep, or I think it was. I think it was. Did that game, this series go 7 games?
I think it did. I'm
I
pretty
think that's
sure.
what it was to push it to game 7. But anyway, somebody fact check that. But I remember them scoring like 2 goals very late in the third period to continue on or to win the Stanley or something. You know.
Yeah. This series, man, it's just like no lead is safe. Like Carolina was up 2-0 early in the first game. They lost. Vegas was up big game 2. They lost. And then this game, they almost lost. Like,
Well, and it's starting to extend longer too. Have you
yeah,
noticed that? First game was regulation. Next game was 1 overtime.
it's true.
Last night was 2 overtimes.
That's a
Are we
great
going to
point.
go to 3 overtimes?
Dude, give
Game
it to me.
4. Yeah. Come on.
I'm glad that like they're not playing until I think Tuesday, so that's
Yeah.
kind of sucks, but at the same time, it's good because then we're gonna get to see them at their best again. So, but holy smokes, dude, that was so cool. Like, it was just awesome because people who don't watch hockey were watching it last night because it was the only thing on. And so, if you didn't watch hockey and you watched that entire game, there's no way you're not going to watch the next game. Like,
Well, hockey's going to grow, considering like the fast pace, and I think that's going to appeal to these upcoming generations and stuff. You know, where
yeah,
for whatever reason, I don't know why it's not as popular as it should be. Um, Maybe we touched on that before. It's kind of, you know,
people don't
in
get
the
it. They don't
South,
understand it.
yeah, in the South we play more baseball, I guess, or um, and football, of course.
Yeah,
But the football's played everywhere. But you know, hockey is more northern states. But hey, it's trickling down,
it is.
obviously.
I think, well, the good thing for them is like all these teams that are really, really good and have been good, like Dallas and Florida and Tampa and Vegas, they have no state income tax. So their teams are going to continue to be good because people want to go play. They want to go play there. Like, you know, like
Yeah,
I'm going to show
yeah.
you a graphic here in a few seconds.
Tennessee,
Yeah, like
Nashville,
Nashville. Yeah.
yeah,
I'm going to show you a graphic here in a few
the
seconds of like the
Preds.
last decade of hockey. Yeah. All right, here's some wild stats from the 5-4 double overtime game in game 3. Vegas was the second team in Stanley Cup final history to blow a 4-goal lead and still win. Mitch Marner had 3 goals in the span of 6 minutes, 10 seconds. Fastest 3 goals by one player in Stanley Cup final game.
Ooh, shout out Maroon and me.
There you, oh yeah, the 310, the 610 to Yuma. Let's go. The Canes, 3 goals, 39 seconds. We already talked about that, and then the 25 combined goals scored in this series is the most through the first 3 games of a Stanley Cup final since 1981. So we're just watching complete anarchy on the hockey rink here. So yeah, there you go. 5-4 regulation, 3-4. Shout out me. Game 2 in overtime, and then 5-4 again in double OT. So just insane, dude. It's freaking unbelievable. And more history for Mitch Marner. He was the first NHL player to record 4 points in a period during the Stanley Cup final. He was everywhere, dude.
Yeah,
Toronto has got to be sick. Toronto's got to be sick to their stomachs. Like he's just lighting the world on fire.
Well, don't they have like 3 or 4 past first round draft picks? Or
wait, what?
Number 1, the Vegas team. They have like 3 or 4 guys that are previous like number 1 overall picks, right?
Oh yeah, it's something crazy like that. And I think they've got 10 dudes who played in the Stanley Cup a couple years ago. They've got, I don't know how they keep doing it, but they basically just trade their picks away to get other guys. Like they don't even do it. Like they're not like saying, "Hey, we're going to get the draft picks." They don't care. Like they want players that are like ready to play now.
What? Was it the Rams?
Yeah,
basically, or whatever.
Yeah. The 49ers did it, and then they drafted Trey Lance.
Hey-oh, what a move.
Hey, Fernando Mendoza, he was cranking the horn there last night. All the offensive linemen around him. That's a good sign if you're a Vegas fan. Why didn't they have Kirk? Are they trying to tell us that he's a starting quarterback, dude? Why wasn't Kirk Cousins up there? Tipping their hand a little bit.
Hey, everybody knows why Kirk's there.
Be a real shame if he's cranking the horn and doesn't even get to be the starting quarterback. It's
a solid win-win for them. Either you got a veteran backup.
Yeah, right, dude.
Teaching the rook.
Dude from Oregon. Holy smokes.
Hey. Let's get into it.
Dude. Yes. Hey, but Freddie Anderson, 81% save percentage, minus 5.54 I think goals against in the Stanley Cup through the first 3 games. They can't play Freddie Anderson again. I'm sorry. They got to play Bussy. He looked awesome. Bussy he's huge too. He shut down.
Have you ever went to a Bussy's?
No. What is Bussy's?
That big convenience store?
Never.
Me neither. I just heard about it.
Hey.
I heard that they got a good brisket.
Dude, they got good goaltenders too. Yeah. They got good tenders. They got good tenders too. But they cannot play Fred. Every time they need Freddie Anderson to make a freaking save, he doesn't do it. He just doesn't do it.
I mean, you look at the scores there. The 2 games they lost, they gave up 5 goals.
Yeah.
Keep them under 5.
Dude, the way that he attacks shot, like, the shot, like, he does it. He's so patient, but whenever there's somebody getting near him for a tip, he goes out and attacks him so that it cuts down the angle of the tip. Like, he's not afraid to go out there and challenge him, and he's got good rebound control. I don't know. He looked pretty good. They might have to start him in game 4. That would be, I think I don't know. That's a tough call, but I think you have to start Bussy. Playoff wins over the last decade. Golden Knights, 76. Lightning, 66. Hurricanes, 60. Avs, 60. Dallas Stars, 56. So you got 3 teams there with no state income tax. And 4 out of the 5 are in the South. Technically. Southern Hemisphere. All right. Butch, 3 minutes of NBA. Go now.
Well, last week I told you, watch out for Jalen Brunson, and he's reeling and dealing yet again. That dude is on fire. Wimby,
Not
dude,
clutch.
I'm gonna tell you what, Cat is all up in his grill.
Yes, he is.
Carl Anthony Towns,
Yep.
and
Zesty.
even though,
Zesty.
dude, he is a stump to Wimby's height. Like Wimby is, of course, what 7'8" or whatever he is, but he's very lanky, and until he starts beefing up, I mean, the dude could
He
probably
plays
gain 100.
outside. He has no post moves unless you throw him an alley oop. And I don't know anything about basketball.
Yeah. I watched that game and I was just like, yeah, this solidifies. They're up 2-0. I think the Knicks are going to at least take it 5 games.
Yeah.
San Antonio may win one on the road, but they may get swept.
Yeah, they
I can
might
see
get
them.
swept.
But I mean, they do got some ballers. I mean, that Harper off the bench, he's been playing
Castle,
Vassell,
Aaron Fox.
the Champagne guy. Um, I mean, they got some ballers, but the Knicks they just got some guys that Hart had a bad game 2, but he actually plays with a lot of every team needs a Hart on their team for sure. Uh, Literally, play with it. You need a guy like Hart, last name, on your team because he's just one of those grinders.
Yeah.
Mikal Bridges was clutch in game 2. He's been off a little bit, but he stepped up game 2 for the Knicks. And I don't know.
Well, game
Dude,
2
they still haven't lost in like
since
now
April.
over a month
April.
and a half. Yeah, April. There you
They
go.
haven't lost since April.
So, I mean, they just finding ways to win, and when a team's rolling like that, and now they're up 2-0, it's going to be. I'm sorry, San Antonio, you're not taking it from them. I just don't see it.
No, but Wembanyama passed the ball off that guy's back. I can't remember who it was, Castle maybe, and then he missed the shot to win the game. So you have to say that he doesn't have the clutch gene. We're obligated to say that. But I watch him play, and I'm like, everybody's enamored with how big he is and some of the stuff he does, but I'm like, he still doesn't move that well. Like, he's still gangly out there. Like, he's a big, tall dude who can shoot threes, but he has no moves because he I don't know. I just watch it. I'm like, yeah, it's pretty funny to watch him because he's so big out there. But then I'm like, what does he do other than shoot threes? And it's just weird to see a guy that big shoot threes and then stand there and dunk it without having to jump. Like, he's easily the most athletic guy that's been that big, but I'm just watching him like, he doesn't have any quick twitch, like, and he has no moves. I don't know, but I do respect this.
What's that?
He says Wembanyama's agent says he refuses to do endorsement deals with soda companies. They say they all want him, but Victor will never sell kids soda because he doesn't want to kill the kids. Shout out Wembanyama, dude. Way to get really weird with it, though.
Well, yeah, drink water.
Hey, drink liquid death, dude. Not a sponsor, but should be. Anyways, all right. That's 3 minutes of NBA. Good for us. I think we did it. That was exactly like 3 minutes.
Yeah, I think so.
Okay. Hold on.
Yes.
Let me salute. Let's salute baseball. Dude, salute to baseball right now.
Golly.
Smokes, man. The super regionals are delivering at a very high octane rate, dude. I've updated the graphic here so far. We had West Virginia, Cal Poly. We had Troy and Little Rock. We had North Carolina and Southern Cal, Ole Miss, Auburn, Kansas and Oklahoma. They're currently playing, but in a rain delay. Alabama and St. John's. I think Alabama's molly-whopping them. Texas and Oregon. And Georgia and Mississippi State is one of the craziest series of baseball I've ever seen in my life. That was unbelievable. What happened yesterday and today? That wouldn't just nuts, dude. Since you've got the UNC, so who all is going is West Virginia, Troy, North Carolina, Ole Miss, Georgia so far.
Yep.
Where do you want to go first, dude? Go ahead.
I haven't seen much of the other games. I mean, West Virginia. I mean,
how many runs
they
did they
destroyed a billion. I mean, Cal Poly had nothing. I mean,
how did they win the regional? Like, that's the crazy thing about Cal Poly. They won the regional, I think, with UCLA in it, didn't they?
Yes. Yeah, they beat
St. Mary's.
Because I had to take the St. Mary's emblem down.
That's right. Yeah, it was up for one show
from last week. Yeah, we were all Gale. We're Gale marrying it all the way to the main College World Series, and they lost to Cal Poly the next game, and then West Virginia Mountaineers just shot them in the foot.
Dude, that's their first trip. Of course, Pat McAfee's there. But that was their first trip ever to the Super Regionals. But I'm pretty sure they beat the wheels off of them. Like, it wasn't even close.
That game 2, I looked at the score and I was like,
17-1.
I thought I had them floaters, and I was like, 17-1. What?
17-1. They beat him 12-2 and then 17-1. So they beat him 29-3. Holy moly, dude.
We can't even make it football. I guess we can, yeah. 29-3. That'll be a weird football score, though.
This is from WVSports.com. They said they're up 14-1. There's a guy holding a raccoon in the crowd. I don't know what else to tell you. There's a guy behind home plate at West Virginia who's got a raccoon skin hat. Oh,
shoot. He's literally
he's holding a dead raccoon, dude.
I thought they were just making a joke about his hat, but
no,
yeah,
dude,
he literally is.
His hands. He's just
Holy
deadlocked, staring down the pitcher with a raccoon in his hands.
No wonder.
West Virginia is going to beat the $5 shot record at Rocco's in Omaha. I know, dude. It's exactly right. The set by LSU, I'm pretty sure, when they go every year. Yeah, dude. The Ninja's here. He said Vegas was just messing with him. That was when we were talking hockey. Sorry, I just saw that. And then West Virginia, dude. And then they all sang I almost said Rocky Top. I'm over here thinking Tennessee. They're going to kill me. Country Roads.
Yeah.
Take me home, dude.
Yeah.
Unbelievable, dude. Rich Rod to the left of the raccoon, not phase. Dude, that guy's just holding a dead raccoon.
Rich Rod probably was the one that shot the thing.
Right in the middle, dude, of the stands. Just incredible. That's freaking unbelievable. So they destroyed Cal Poly, and then they all locked arms and sang Country Roads Take Me Home. Just a great, just a phenomenal series. Troy beat the wheels off of Little Rock. So
yep. Sorry, Colin Ray.
Yep, sorry about that.
You must have got back on the wagon.
They're the first team ever to reach the College World Series with 30 losses. Don't show this to the College Football Playoff Committee or anybody who supports the College Football Playoff Committee about having a playoff where teams can get hot and, you know, things can happen. They were 11-16 on March 28th, and they're 26-14 since. And they're going to the College World Series, and their place was rocking too.
Nice.
A dude who hit a grand slam.
Love that.
They call him Jabe Ruth.
Jabe Ruth.
Dude.
That's what we're talking about, man. Baseball
is the best, dude. It's the best. Golly, where are you else going to see a dead raccoon in the stands and Jabe Ruth hitting absolute taters to left center? Golly, dude, college baseball is so good. So shout out to Troy, Sun Belt. Shout out, Big 12 and Sun Belt in
So
ACC.
that's your first round matchup right there.
Is it
West
really?
Virginia. Yeah. So that
Love
the way
that.
you have it right now, like your left column there is going to be your first round matchups, and then
Okay,
and likewise on the right side, Alabama and likely Oklahoma, I would say,
dude,
or whoever
Oklahoma
wins.
hit. Holy smoke,
Yes,
dude.
they'll play. Those winners will play, and then Texas is waiting on Oregon, or Georgia's waiting on Texas and Oregon winner.
Texas can hit too.
Yeah, they all can.
Texas,
I mean, this is going to be electric.
yeah, it's dude. We'll get to the Georgia one here in a minute, but if you like UNC and Southern Cal, man,
Yes.
oh my gosh, dude, what? The same guy who hit a bomb last year, wasn't it? Hits a
Buddy,
walk-off this year.
dude, he had 4 doubles today.
Today? I thought that was for the
Four,
Super Regional.
no, Hole that hit the
Yeah,
game winner.
yeah.
4 doubles today.
Oh
He was
my
4 for
God.
5. 4 doubles. 4
That
doubles.
last one was a laser.
I can't. I mean, I guess they had first and second. So, but dude, I'd have pitched around him.
Yeah, don't throw to that guy.
Yeah, there was
He
a
can't walk
freshman
people.
that could hit absolute any fastball. They said Fernando Nunez was on deck. He was a freshman though, but anyway, I mean, this guy was hot, and Carolina's down 3-1, right?
3-1. Yep.
Going into the bottom of the eighth, they end up getting a run scored in the eighth, made it 3-2, stranded the tying run. Come up to
Yep.
the ninth, their guy,
The closer.
Troy, last name Troy.
Troy. Shout out
playing-
Troy. Yes.
Shout out Troy, playing for the Trojans of
Exactly.
USC.
Never been a better name.
And then get first pitch, swinging, ground ball to second base, 1 out, rolling. You're like, oh crap, here we go.
Over.
Then Nicholson comes up,
Hits a
right-handed
moonshot
batter,
to left field. but it was
moonshot,
foul.
gone. I mean, everybody's cheering, doing every bit of what he could. Carlton Fiskett to say fair, but Troy was tomahawking it foul. Goes foul. So he's down. That was the second pitch. So he's down
Yeah.
0-2 in this bat, and works it to a walk.
Yep.
So
Huge.
he's on first base. Next guy comes up. He's a lefty, and Troy had terrible numbers against lefties. Throws 3 straight balls. Looks like a clown out there. I don't know if you noticed. He's fallen off the mound, like to the left, terribly.
Yeah.
I mean,
The
I was
Troy,
like, what? Yeah, the actual guy, pitcher Troy. I was like, why is he falling off that bad? Like, somebody go out there and tell him to deliver to the plate.
yeah.
Step to the
He was
plate.
struggling.
Well, the coach comes out there 3-0 count.
3-0. Yeah, took him off the field. I was like, does that say 3-0? Yeah, took him off.
Yanks
He was
him.
rattled, dude.
So that guy ends up walking, and then what was the next thing that happened?
There was a foul ball. Remember the foul ball?
Well, okay, that was the holes of that.
Oh, yes, it was. You're right.
That dude, the third baseman, that was what I was going to comment on you. You know good and well.
Get out of the way.
If I'm in left field, that third baseman's not even having a chance at that ball.
What's the left fielder doing? That's the left fielder.
Yeah.
The third baseman, get it. The left fielder should be like, get out.
Hey, that's my ball.
That's your ball.
I'm coming in sliding.
Yeah. Left fielder was there. Like, he could have made the play, but third baseman.
Either way, third baseman was there. He should have caught that ball.
Yeah.
He should have caught that ball.
Yep.
He floated out there, drifted with the ball. That's cardinal sin. But you infielders, I mean, you take ground balls all day. You're
Yeah,
trained to
I'm
go
not
back
taking
on a
offense
fly.
to that. I'm getting out of the way. I don't want to catch that. Give it to somebody
I
who does
mean,
it.
yeah. I mean, that's like me trying to take a ground ball. Nope.
But there was 2 outs. This whole thing is going on. So he's down 2-1 there. But God, he had a freaking seed too. And they were
Yeah.
playing in
Well,
too.
dude,
Wasn't there a pass ball at some point?
that,
They got him to second or
that
third.
no, somebody got a base hit.
Oh, okay.
It was French. French got a base hit where when he came in, they changed the pictures, right? So they end up walking the guy that was 3-0 count. French
Yeah.
is the next guy a bat. He's a lefty,
Yep.
senior, and oh no, he actually got a hit.
He got a hit.
That's what it was. It wasn't a walk because he threw him 2 strikes low in the zone, and then he did it a third time and he got a hit and they went first to third. Nichols
Yeah.
went first to third, and then the sac fly came in to get the run scored. That's what
Yeah.
it was. Which was beautiful by the second batter.
Yeah.
Um, absolute
It was
beautiful.
deep too.
Deep right center field, just beautiful. Textbook sac fly, open zone. I mean, exactly what you want. Tied up the game at 3-3. And then Hull comes up with first and second. That foul ball
Yep.
and the gapper in left center field. I felt like the center fielder gave up on it.
I was like this. Did he just? That was weird, dude. I didn't understand that. I thought he
That
could have
was
made the
weird to
play.
me.
I thought he
Like
could have made the play.
like he went. You're going into the gap, and then he ends up sliding feet first.
Feet first.
Like what?
What are you doing?
You took the momentum away from the ball.
In your glove, the opposite direction of the ball. What are you doing?
Yeah. What are you doing? I don't know.
I mean, your season's on the line, pal. Go run into that wall, dude. I've seen you do that in BP.
That glove and hat going over the fence.
I still laugh so hard every time I think about that. I just laugh.
God, I forgot all about that, dude. You just said that again.
Our coach at the time just hitting absolute tanks into the trees in left field with a fungo bat for no reason at all.
Oh man,
Oh,
I was catching that ball until that fence got in the way.
Dude, I'll never forget the sound in the it was reverberating.
Like,
oh gosh, dude.
oh.
But anyways, if that's you in center field, dude, you're either running through the wall or you're not catching the ball.
Yeah, you're wheeling me off in the stretcher.
Yeah,
because I hit that wall.
Like, slide feet first with your glove behind. Like, what are you doing?
Yeah.
But anyways, what a game, dude! What a comeback!
Yeah, what a comeback to be down, losing game one. That's what I'm saying. That's what it puts you. It puts you in the must-win situation. But hey, Carolina did it, man.
Carolina, they're
game
what,
2
was. They're 26-0 now. That with that dude that they threw today, they haven't lost, and that guy throws.
Well,
he had like 11 strikeouts or something.
You better get them rested up, and bring them against Ole Miss.
Because they're hitting, dude. Ole Miss is absolutely smoking the baseball.
And DeCaro had a great showing on, the shutout 4-0 on game 2 as well. But anyway, hey, let's move on. Pick somebody else. Tell me, or did you watch the Ole Miss Auburn?
I watched it. I just don't. It was because the Stanley Cup clouded my brain from yesterday.
Right. Yeah.
I was completely bamboozled by that Stanley Cup. But Ole Miss can hit, dude. They got out in front and just never they just gave it to Auburn. Like they destroyed Auburn. Like they were all over Auburn from the get-go.
Yeah.
They beat them
And Auburn,
6-4 the first game.
Auburn kind of limped into this super. They got kind of gifted.
Yeah. And they just
Weren't they
Auburn
playing?
did.
They were playing the Milwaukee team, weren't they?
Yes, they were. Yeah.
Yeah. So
So, but Ole Miss, they basically got out in front. I mean, Auburn, I think, tied it late on Saturday. They tied it 3-3, and then I think Ole Miss hit a bomb or something to go ahead in the top of I can't remember when it was, but I don't remember. But anyways, that's box score. That's not what I wanted. Where was I don't want to get to the. Anyways, Anyways, I haven't watched much of the Kansas Oklahoma. I just keep seeing Oklahoma keeps hitting bombs. Alabama's destroying St. John's, and then I have been intrigued by the Texas and Oregon series because Oregon's got it to 4-3 now, but Texas destroyed them the other day, 11-3. So, but the one that I was Georgia and Mississippi State was unbelievable. That was so stupid, man. That game. It was 13-12 yesterday, and it was 11-9 today, and it went into extra innings today. But oh my gosh, dude, there were bombs being hit left and right. I think at one point Mississippi State was down 7-2, and they hit back-to-back jacks in like the 6th or 7th inning to bring it to 7-6, and then they tied it, and then they hit another 2-run bomb to go up, I think, in the 7th or 8th. And then Georgia tied it in the top of the 9th. And then they hit a go-ahead bomb in the 10th, at the top of the 10th. So it was just home run after home run. And there were home runs hit so far. I never saw the ball. And I'm not Butch when I tell you I didn't see the ball land. I never saw it land. Some dude from Mississippi State hit one into right field that all I saw were the leaves start coming down. I never saw the ball. I never saw it land. And I kept telling my son, I was like, look how far this ball goes. Like, I never saw the ball. They were hitting absolute monstrosity yammers in that game. And it seemed like every inning somebody was hitting a massive bomb. It was incredible. That series, it was unbelievable. Home run after home run after home run.
You better go check the hedges then.
Dude,
on the football field.
That's what I'm saying. So I wish, let's see. I can't find where they had the home runs. Hold on. Is this something that you? No, it doesn't show home runs. I wish it showed home runs. It didn't show home runs. But I'm not kidding, dude. It's unbelievable. It was unreal. So shout out to Georgia.
Might have to get on the NCAA website and watch that.
I don't know. Yeah, you need to go back and watch those highlights, dude, because it was just home. You'll know which one I'm talking about. Like, I'll send it to you. But the dude hit it into right field, and I don't know where it landed. It was like over the apartment complex. It was so stupid. So anyway,
like the one that Flaps hit in Chattanooga. Still hadn't came down yet.
Hadn't come down. It always cracks me up. Like, I look at those and they're like school record, like 26 home runs, and I'm like, still my Flaps, my younger brother hit 29 in a season in college, which is just absolutely ridiculous. I still haven't seen anybody that's hit that close yet. I'm sure I have, but anyways, the baseball has been awesome, has it not?
Yes.
It's just delivered. At least, some of these series have stunk, but for the most part, there's been awesome stories and awesome games all throughout. It's been incredible. It's just such a pure form of playoff, man. Like, you can get a Troy that goes to every year there's a Troy or a Murray State or, West Virginia, somebody hasn't been. You know what I mean? Like, you get those stories in baseball. It's just so pure, It's not tainted with money and politics yet, even, which is hilarious because getting into college to play baseball, you have to go through all that stuff with all the travel ball. But when you get into college, it's still so pure. So, anyways, you got anything else?
I agree. Nope.
Okay. Shout out to Texas women's softball. They pretty much destroyed Texas Tech. So they're back-to-back champs, and every time that Texas Tech pitcher pitches, that's the only time I ever watch her is in the World Series, and she always loses. So I'm like, wow, that sucks. But I guess you could also say that they wouldn't have been there without her. So there you go. Tegan Cavan finished the World Series with 4 wins, 2 shutouts, and 2 saves. First pitcher with multiple shutouts and multiple saves in a single Women's College World Series. And she's the only player in history to be named the most outstanding player twice. So she's an absolute unit. Good for her. And I saw she went and took the trophy and took a picture on Oklahoma's campus. So shout out
Did
her.
she really?
Yes. She's sitting in front of the football stadium with her national championship trophy. So good for her. NFL news, dude. Hold on, let me hit the you got anything on the Women's College World Series?
No.
Okay.
Football. Yay.
All right, we got some other quick hitters. Taylor Swift and Travis Kelce are going to get married at Madison Square Garden.
Holy smokes.
Is it going to be during football season? Why would they do that?
At the Garden. This is going to be a massive
I
wedding.
bet Jason Kelsey's going to try to host it they're going to try to televise this like it's the royal wedding. Like it's the prince and the whatever. I guarantee you it'll be on TV. You better believe it. I wonder if they're going to have performances.
Do you think they'll play that one song?
Cupid
What is that
Shuffle?
song?
Wobble?
Yeah, all those.
Better do a
Electric
top 10
Slide.
wedding song. Their alma mater's fight song. Let's go.
What's the Taylor Swift song?
22.
No, the Love Story. Is that the
I think
name
that's
of
what
the
it's
song?
called. That's what Love Story.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah.
Think
I
she'll come out to that?
don't know. Are they going to have walkout music? This going to be like WWE? Let's go. That's what I'm talking about. B. McCormick to Travis Swift. Is he going to hyphenate his name? Good call, B. McCormick. Who cares?
Yeah, Travis Kelce Swift.
Heck yeah. Mac Hollins. This is just a funny picture from OTAs. Mac Hollins literally has a collared shirt on under his jersey.
And no shoes.
It's a blue collar, dude. He's going to work. What a guy, dude. What a guy.
Dude. And isn't he the guy that Mac Hollins? Well, he's a Carolina guy.
Yeah.
He doesn't wear shoes, right?
Yes, that's him. And he always does the weird stuff walking in, and
yeah.
He doesn't have social media though, even though he knows that that'll go wild on social media. Good for him. All right. The Bears, dude. Statement from their president, McCaskey and Kevin Warren. The Chicago Bears met and voted to advance the stadium development and project in Hammond, Indiana, with the exact site to be selected. We believe a world-class stadium project in Hammond will transform the region, connecting Northwest Indiana to the south side of Chicago through the Loop and across neighborhoods and suburbs stretching north of the city. It will bring Chicagoland together and deliver new opportunities to its residents and businesses. AKA, we found a place that is way cheaper and we can make more money on, and that's where we want to build it. It has nothing to do with the fans. We're translating this. We don't care what you think. We don't care that you pay the taxes that could have probably built the stadium where you wanted it. This is better for us, and we will make more money, and you guys can all suck it. End quote.
Yep.
So
dude, did you see the cover of Madden?
Dude, don't even do that again. What has that guy done? What has that guy done? He got his team moved out of the city. He should be the reverse cover. He should be on the back end of the back. He should be on the back cover. He should be on the front cover of HGTV and Flip or Flop or whatever the hell that show's called. Trading Spaces.
You think they'll come in and build a stadium in a week?
I mean, does he? This guy. Anyways, there's already a team in Indiana. It's called the Colts. I don't know. You ever heard of them? Come on. They're going to share a stadium too, like MetLife? And then everybody in the comments is like, oh, what about the Jets and the Giants? They don't play in New York. And the Chiefs don't play in Kansas City or Missouri. Where do they?
Yeah, they do.
Or no, which one
It's
is it?
just not in Kansas.
There
It's
you
in
go.
Missouri.
Kansas. There you go.
Yeah,
It's in Missouri.
it's in the Missouri side. But
That's what it was.
the cities like Bristol, Tennessee. It's in Virginia and Tennessee,
Yep.
Kansas City, same way.
But yeah, it's
Yeah.
But people get real mad. It's just stupid. I love this statement that it's just like, oh, we did this for Chicago. No, you didn't. You didn't do. You did it because you found a way to improve your margins. Like, just come out and say it. That'd be refreshing. Anyways, and the flag football quarterback. You remember this guy? He's back.
Oh yeah, he's back.
Daryl
What'd he say?
Doucette. He said, sharing his thought about NFL players potentially joining Team USA. I love this. He goes, RG3 just tried out. Yeah, you're RG3, Heisman Trophy and all that. But out here, you're just Robert. Oh, my gosh, dude. They kicked the wheel. They beat the wheels off the NFL guys, so he can run his mouth all he wants. They lost. Like, the NFL guys lost. You didn't want him to run his mouth? You should have beat him. So this dude can say whatever he wants.
You're just Robert.
Robert out here.
Oh,
dude, absolutely it slaps AKC. Like they beat him. Like they beat the NFL guys. They can say whatever they want.
what's this? Is this Saban on the NIL deal?
College football, and he's Nick Saban. This is from On 3. Issues a warning to college sports about the current NIL landscape. It's become an arms race. Quote, who spends the most has got the best chance to win. But I think it's a race to the bottom because if you don't spend to win, you lose your fan base and you don't have any revenue. Which there is some truth to. But he's got hair plugs or something, doesn't he? It looks like his hair is way more thick than it used to be. That's what I'm taking away from the picture right now. I just caught a glimpse of his hairline. I'm like, holy cow, Nick Saban has got hair budding up there. So, I mean, he's right. Like, it's a race to the bottom if you don't spend to win. But, I mean, it's not even if you don't spend. It's that people just literally don't have the means to spend. Like, you can't.
Yeah.
It's not that you're not. It's that you cannot. Thank you. The transfer portal and NIL is fine if you look. That's what I'm saying. You can't have teams that, like, usurp the rules and have really good season and be like, yeah, we can't let you in. Like, if you're going to gatekeep and keep picking who gets in instead of qualifying for who gets in, then you're never going to be able to.
I wonder what sport does that.
Yeah, right. Well, if you make it all about money, and then, hey, look at that. Shocker. Like 24 hours later, Tennessee receives a $130 million investment from the Browns owners, the Haslams. After Nick Saban just gave that speech. Tennessee gets $130 million.
Holy smokes.
Yeah. And then Virginia Tech got $75 million. Like,
so the Browns
owners, the Haslams, gave $130 million to Tennessee.
Did they go to Tennessee? Are they alums to Tennessee?
I guess. Did Jimmy Haslam go to Tennessee? Yes, he attended the University of Tennessee, Knoxville. He graduated in 1976.
So dang, now. Wow.
Yeah. But, I mean, that's a great point by AKC. It's like, yeah, that if, like, the system's fine, but whenever you have teams that go undefeated or have really good seasons and they don't get in, you're not allowing them the opportunity to go forth and say, we're a playoff team no matter what, because you're gatekeeping. Like, it's stupid. Like, if you allow people to automatically qualify, and that's the problem with this whole stupid, we want to get rid of conferences because then they get to pick whoever they want to. There's people like him who give $130 million can slide $1 million to the committee to be like, and if you don't think that's happening, you're out of your damn mind. Like, you don't think they know each, like, come on. That's why they want to get rid of conferences so bad and conference championships, because it's the only thing they can't dispute. But I'm not going to, that's a whole nother discussion. So, stepped up his donation to Jack State. Yeah, dude. Go ahead. And then Virginia Tech gives all this money to, somebody gave all this money to Virginia Tech for freaking James Franklin. Have they not seen this dude coach in big games? Like, what are we doing here?
Well, that's not going to him, is it? That's to the athletic program.
It's the athletics department, but I mean, we all know it's going to freaking.
Well, yeah.
Like it's all going to football.
Right. Yeah.
So,
right.
Show your face, whoever donated the $75 million. But anyways,
dude, I'm gonna tell you what Virginia Tech needs to get back is special teams.
Hey, Beamer ball.
Because Frank Beamer was the best at special teams.
That's a good take, Butch. All three phases.
All three.
Donate $25 million to each phase of football: offense, defense.
Hashtag 34. Hashtag 39.
Damn right, dude.
The 39-34 plan.
That's right. The 39-34 accord. But anyways, I just thought it was funny that like Nick Saban's like, hey, it can't become an arms race 24 hours later.
Well, I saw, did he talk in front of Congress about it?
I think so. That's what they were talking about, the Protects College Sports Act, which the Big Ten and SEC said, no, it's it doesn't take into account some sort of point about revenue. And I'm like, oh, there it is. It's not fair revenue sharing.
I mean, and truth be told, I mean, we've said this before. You know, Nick Saban left Alabama because of the NIL.
Oh yeah,
and he was coaching in Alabama.
Yeah,
So I mean, the game was changing, and he wasn't about that. Yeah, I truly think. I mean, he was about trying to develop kids into not only, their goals of being professional athletes, but obviously not everybody, even at Alabama, is going to go pro. So,
right.
Developing young minds into a professional manner that the world sees as an asset to whatever job you go to,
Yeah.
So, but anyway.
No, I mean, I'm with you. I think it's gone so far away from that. It's all about, and every player now. I mean, I'm sure he got tired of people,
how much money are you going to pay me?
Exactly.
Or else,
Yeah.
or I'm leaving. Well, then,
yeah.
There's the door.
Mm-hmm. Couldn't handle that. Interesting fact: Jack State is number one in Conference USA when it comes to self-generated funds. Doesn't count for money used outside of the athletic budget. Hey, dude, Jack State is. I love Jack State, and they've had a great year collectively. Jack State. The bowling, their softball team was good. Their baseball team, football team played in the championship game. It was freaking, what a year for Jack State.
They're good at bowling?
Yeah, dude. Champions.
Nice. Speaking of champions.
I just thought that was freaking hilarious, dude. That Nick Saban's like, we got to protect it. It can't be an arms race. $130 million, $75 million. Like 24 hours later. People just throwing money at
They're getting it in while they can, because they got a tip. They got a tip.
Give it back. You know that.
Yeah.
Speaking of North Carolina and champions, JT Poston, West Carolina alum, Hickory native, North Carolina guy, fought off another North Carolina guy in a playoff at the Memorial. 4th career victory in his first win in 2026. He made a putt. Gerard did not make the putt. So JT, he was out ahead for most of this tournament. Like he was dealing. From Saturday on, he was rolling.
Friday, I think.
Friday's
when I think it's Friday he had, what did he shoot, like 8 or 9 under? something crazy.
And
wasn't
everybody
it?
else was like pulling their hair out. Like that course
Yeah,
was whooping their, you know what? Like it was whooping their
yeah.
butts, dude.
Like everybody on Friday, I know. Looking at my lineup, I was 21 over with my guys.
Yeah, it was bad.
My six golfers were collectively. I didn't have one guy go under par. I was 21 over,
Holy cow.
and that was throughout. Like, I mean, everybody pretty much except JT Poston. He was, I guess he had an early tee time, and I'm pretty sure he was like eight or nine under on Friday.
This course was
Something.
killing people, dude.
Yeah,
Get out of him.
I mean, dude, yeah, that was huge for him because
And he just had
I
a
mean,
baby. Him and his wife just had a kid.
yeah, she was there, with the uh holding both of them. One
Yeah.
was on her chest, and the other,
Yeah.
they're within probably a couple of years of one another. So that was pretty cool.
That was you hate it for Gerard because he missed that putt he missed on the second playoff hole was he just didn't, I don't know. It didn't seem like it was a very long putt, but he just pushed it right. So
Well, I mean, truth be told, JT could have won it in the first playoff hole.
yeah, you're
He
right.
pushed that birdie putt. Um,
That was bad.
yeah, and that was similar to the birdie putt they had in regulation that he drained.
Yeah.
You know, so
Gerard made a sick putt on 17 though. Did you see that? That long putt?
yes. Well,
was
he got a read from Burns because Burns hit it down there, missed the green, and was on that little walking platform
Yeah.
going over a little creek, and had to chip it up on the green. And Burns had that putt and missed it by an inch, which I mean still was impressive because he made that putt from whatever 40 feet or however long it was, but. Yeah, that was impressive.
Burns can putt, dude.
Yeah, Burns one. He's always been pretty
Putter.
solid. One of the top putters in the league.
Golf has
like
been good the last couple of weeks.
Like Morikawa was one of the best ball strikers.
Ball strikers. Shut up, dude. Golf is like last week. There was a playoff too with Wyndham Clark. I can't remember who it was, but the Charles Schwab or whatever it was.
Well, didn't Clark? Wait, wasn't Gerard in a playoff?
I know Eric Cole was.
Cole was with Clark.
I think you're right. I think at some point Gerard was this year.
Gerard got beat by somebody else, didn't he? Just recently.
I'm pretty sure he did.
But anyway, yeah, I mean he's having a great year. Carolina from Raleigh.
Yeah.
Went to Chapel Hill. JT Poston, Hickory High School. So that's pretty cool. North Carolina guy was going to win it. We got golf. We have hockey. We have baseball.
I'm telling you, dude. North Carolina's back.
We're back.
Anything about the World Cup? No. Let's see. Poston is the first winner of the Memorial Tournament to birdie the 18th hole during the final round since Hideki Matsuyama. Through 3 rounds of the Memorial Tournament, JT Poston ranks 45th in strokes gained off the tee, minus 1.45. No player on record has won the Memorial after losing strokes off the tee. Well, there you go. This is a screenshot of this. Muirfield Village produced a scoring average of 74.125 in round 2 of the Memorial Tournament, the highest scoring average relative to par in a non-major round on tour this season. Of course, was kicking their ass, dude.
Well, what did I say? A couple years ago, I mean, Jack's got this thing set up. I mean, you're going to see the PGA or the U.S. Open here soon.
Yeah.
Got to, right?
Yeah. Yes.
I mean, this is a major quality course.
They turned it down today. They could have kept making it worse.
Yes. Oh, yeah.
They could have easily put these guys in the anaconda chokehold and squeeze the life out of them.
Yeah, I'm sure if they get that opportunity, that when you see the major come to Muirfield in the near future,
Oh,
you're
give it
going
to
to see like a 4 or 5 win it. You know.
dude. Speaking of giving people fits, did you see Scotty get all mad?
Uh-uh.
I think it was on Friday, dude. I don't know if he was letting his caddy have it or if he was just venting.
Just
But it was
Vinny.
a hot
Yeah.
mic and nobody said anything. And he's out there saying he flushed a 7-iron. I'm in the water. I don't think you know how frustrating that is. Maybe we don't hit it. Like, dude, he was letting his caddy have it. I don't think his caddy actually said that. That was from Tour Golf or a parody account.
Oh,
But yeah, he was like had this whole long rant of like, we can't get the damn wind right. Like he wasn't cussing, but it was a par 3 and he hit it in the water and he's mad because he thinks they got the wind wrong and he was just letting everybody have it. And I'm like, he's just mad because, again, I've said this before, he's got dad brain. Nobody listens to him and he's tired. And so when something doesn't go right, it sets him off. Like,
yes.
so his patience is zilch because none of his kids listen to him and he doesn't sleep. And so when he can yell at somebody who can handle it, he does. Because you can't yell at your kids like that. You're not going to yell at anybody else like that. So your caddy can handle it whenever you hit a ball in the water.
Yeah, exactly. Because, dude, oddly enough, I don't know why I was looking at this, but I saw his career earnings, and just from PGA is like 111 mil.
Good
I was
gosh,
like,
almighty,
dang.
dude.
Then Ted Scott has more money than some of the guys on tour.
Yeah.
Majority of the guys on tour make.
I think it
If you
was
get 10%,
yeah,
it's like
50.
11 mil. I
Yeah.
was like, holy crap.
Yeah. I mean, don't screw it up, Ted Scott. All right.
Well, even if he does, he should be good.
Yeah, it'd be all right. Go start a caddy something,
Somebody else
clothing
will
line.
snatch him up for sure.
Caddy clothing line. I bet you there's nobody that doesn't have that. All right. The 5-pick make the cut parlay.
Mm.
We missed it by 1 this week.
Dang, who was it?
Even in a
I
signature
can't see it.
modified cut event. Sam Stevens. I knew that was a risk, but I thought he was playing well. I thought he's a ball striker, and this is a ball striker's course, but I think he finished almost dead last. Bad choice.
Was it?
We'll be better.
No, it wasn't. Stevens did? Or
Yeah.
Smalley? Smalley was awful.
Stevens was not great either. Smalley was terrible too.
Okay.
Ricky Fowler sucked too.
Dang.
Fowler was like 17 over. And then, shout out to your boy. In your face, Mike Carver. We were invited to this contest of the Millie Goats were invited to play in this head-to-head tournament. So I submitted a lineup for us. And guess what? We won, and now we're on to the next round. Some of the best DFS players on Twitter. And we beat Mike Carver. So in his face. How about that? It's the same
What is
lineup
it?
I used. It's so this Spencer, we had him on a couple weeks ago, and he's designed this big giant tournament of DFS golf players called King of the Draft. And basically he's pulled everybody together and you play head to head against people and then see if you can win. So
Dang, how long is that supposed to go?
I don't know. I haven't really. So he's like, hey, we need, come on the show when you're going to do your draft live and let's do it. And I was like, absolutely. We'll draft a team live. And so the one I used in our contest is the one I used in this contest.
Mm.
So it's a head to head. So I didn't take any risks. I think he took Scotty and Aberg. So he had to get really, really creative with the bottom of his lineup. But anyways, we're on to the next round. In your face.
Yep. Nice.
And quick World Cup. USA lost to Germany. We have not beaten a European team since December 2021. It's been 5 years. So get it in gear. We need to win some games this upcoming World Cup. It starts this week, I think, Friday. And shout out to the Norwegian soccer team for taking a picture looking like a bunch of Vikings. Pretty sick, right?
Yeah. Is that background real or is that crop?
I think it's real. I think that's like in Norway.
Shoo.
It looks like some Lord of the Rings stuff or something.
Or some Viking stuff.
And I will say, dude, I got up and I was excited to watch the French Open on clay. It's always funny to watch it on clay because it's just like my son's like, why are they sliding? And I'm like, it's on dirt. He's like, what does that mean? I'm like, they're on dirt, dude. They're playing tennis. He goes, but I thought the courts were hard. I'm like, I don't have time to explain this to you, but just know that they do play on dirt sometimes. So, Alexander, I had no idea this is how you say this guy's name. Sasha Verev beat one of the greatest names ever. This is an all-time name matchup. Flavio Capoli, the Italian guy. Beat him in 5 sets to get his first major ever. He's now 1-3 in majors. Also, shout out to him because he went and like basically him and the girl, Mira Andreeva, is the youngest woman to win the French Open. They both had their dogs at the French Open. So they both were like holding and kissing their dogs after they won. So shout out dogs at tennis. But it's a nice refresher to watch tennis in the morning. That was a good wake up. Like put it on the TV and be like, hey, this is kind of cool. So
what kind of dogs they have?
It looked like the chick had a Westie. Andreeva had a Westie, and it looked like this guy, Sasha Verev, it looked like a Dachshund, but he's German. So that makes sense, right? Isn't Dachshund German?
I got some Germans.
But dude, him and his dog were
get you a GSP out there.
Buddy,
you won't ever see that tennis ball.
He and his dog were, it's true, you're right. That's what they should have done. But he and his dog were making out hard. It was he loves his dog. Good for him. So anyways, that's tennis. And then I got one more thing. Let's do How Dare You, and then we're done.
How dare you? How dare you? How dare me? How dare you?
How dare you? How dare you, sir? You're gross.
How dare you?
All right, How Dare You brought to you by Fourth Quarter Performance, promo code GOATS20, fourthquarterperformance.com. Go get your creatine, protein, BCA, super greens. How dare you to Golden Tempo? You son of a gun, you scumbag at the Belmont. Nobody cares that you won the Belmont Stakes because you didn't race in the Preakness. So don't do this to us. How dare you? And he did it again. He came from all the way behind. I didn't even watch it out of spite, out of protest. Wouldn't even watch it. Didn't care.
Man, so they've already ran all 3 horse races?
Yep. Golden Tempo.
I missed the Preakness and this one. Baltimore or Belmont State. Whatever it is.
It's so stupid, dude.
So he could have been a potential triple crown.
Could have been.
Could have, would have, should. What? Why are they load managing the horse race?
Exactly. I don't get it. I don't understand. It makes me sick. I hate it.
Isn't that what the horses train for?
Yeah. They're supposed to race. So, I don't know. It's just made me mad. It just made me mad that he won. Like, I wish he would have gotten last. Be like, you know what? See? But now we all have to do the thing with, oh, man, is he one of the greatest horses? No. Let's fade him out. Don't even let him get the satisfaction. They took the Triple Crown from us. They're trying to shrink the game. Not doing it. Not doing it. Nice try, Golden Tempo. You're not a Triple Crown winner.
Nope. Cool. You laid out.
You did. You quit. All right. That's it. What a show. We did it. Everybody have a great Monday. Like, subscribe, download the podcast. Go check out the Golf Breaking 40 Chronicles. Excuse the first 20 minutes whenever I'm basically running from somebody that I saw on the course. Anyways. Dude.
Oh, I got to watch that part.
Dude, I'm like literally, I think I said it 100 times. I'm like, I really wish I'm going to end the stream if these people catch up to me. I don't want this to happen. I'm pretty sure I said something to those effects for like the first 10 or 15 minutes. I said it 100 times.
So did you break 40?
Tune in to find out.
It.
Tune in to find out.
I'll ask you off air.
Yeah. All right. See you, everybody.